This message is for all of the judges that had an opportunity to hear my case and could have done the right thing. Over the last 9 years, I have been before Judge Andy Prather, Maureen Gottfried. I have been before Bobby Peters, Stephen Smith. I have been before Gil McBride, Judge Tillery, which I understand has passed. Every single one of you had an opportunity to do the right thing, and you were presented with the right information and the right petitions. Every single one of you knew that I was innocent, yet you set your hand to a guilty verdict. You all sat by and participated at times in my false arrest, in mounting false evidence against me, denying me justice in the courts, violating my due process rights, and conspiring with one another to put faulty judgments against me. And the sad thing is every single one of you profess to be Christians. You all have made appearances in your church pews and posted family pictures of church attendance and bowed your heads in prayer in city meetings and at government functions. Yet you do not know my God. You do not even know his son Jesus. Although you all have participated in this evil against me, I have found myself questioning why, because I prayed for all of you, many of you, and had hope for you that you would do the right thing, that maybe, just maybe, not everyone in Columbus was evil. I thought, surely my courts will help me, because my police were not, my sheriffs were not. And yet you, with all of your public defenders, attorneys, and other hirelings, solicitors, prosecutors, they are all just like you. I'm not really even mad, though. Maybe in the beginning I was, but I'm not now, because I know and see with clear eyes that you are in fact godless. But even in my Bible, there is an instance where a woman was begging for justice from a godless judge. Luke 18, 1-8 reads, "And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint. Saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not God, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, Avenge me of mine adversary. And he would not for a while. But afterward he said within himself, Though I fear not God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continually coming she weary me. And the Lord said, Hear what the unjust judge saith. And shall not God avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth." Now, I may not be a widow, but I have had an adversary that I have been asking for justice from each of you for. And if Jesus said even that godless man gave this woman her judgment and gave her the justice that she was seeking, then what is your excuse? Now, I will tell you that I know that God is giving me and has given me the judgments that I need against every single one of you and all of those who have participated with you and who you were acting on behalf of. And that should scare you, because my God answers my prayers. And I'm sure many of you already know that. So, as I have chosen to walk away from exposure of Columbus officials, I am still going to do what it is that God has called me to do. And I am exposing each of you for what you have done to me so that I can get my justice. And I want to remind you that I did not start this war. This war was started against me. And each and every one of you had an opportunity to get out of the way and let me find the justice that I was needing. Yet you participated in retaliation, in intimidation, in lawfare, in legal abuse, in psychological operations against me. I'm not tolerating that anymore. I honestly don't know if there is any opportunity for repentance for you at this point. I honestly don't know if you can fix it and make it right. I can say that I have had hope for that, but each one of you continue to disappoint me. And I will say that I recognize that I tire you and cause every single one of you to become weary because you don't like dealing with me. But if you would just do the right thing, you wouldn't have to deal with me anymore. And just as my voice and my evidence has been used to expose you, when you do the right thing, I will turn around and I will commend you for doing the right thing. I believe that God is merciful. And when we do the wrong things and then we turn around and make them right, He doesn't remember the wrong things that we did. I can't say the same for people. Haven't figured all of that out yet, but I am asking you guys to do the right thing. Not anymore for me, but for you. Because I know that my God is executing justice on my behalf, since none of you would.